Hi everyone, this is Tanya. We are working on our Halloween Advent calendar, and this video is all about the drawers. You will get a bag like this. It'll have drawers on it, and there will be lots and lots and lots of pieces. In fact, there will be 62 side pieces, 31 back, 31 front, 31 bottom. So you also have a picture. I want you to start with putting them together like this in a little array like this. It makes them a lot easier to put them together for the first few ones because they all kind of look the same. The pieces kind of look the same. So they're super easy, super simple. So what we're going to do is these side pieces we're going to put on first. They just sit right on top of there. So we're going to do one little line here and that glue right there. Just bring them in, sit them on the sides. And it's okay if your little notches don't exactly match your little cutouts for the notches because you will never see them. It's all good. Okay. And after a couple minutes, you'll notice that it holds. Just let it hold there for a second or two. This is the easiest of all the videos, but it's also the most cumbersome because you have 31 of these to make. So this front piece is going to sit on there just like that. And you're going to glue it in place. I like to dry fit just in case, just to make sure. Okay, so we're going to put a little along the bottom and the sides and this and this and this. And we're just going to put it right back in there and hold it. These you have to work on. And just a little hint, I had some rubber bands. So once I got them where I wanted them and it took hold, then I put a rubber band around the outside to squeeze them in. And I'll see if I don't have a rubber band in here. So now I know this goes on the inside here. And I'm just going to put my glue pieces. You can also put it on the piece itself if you want to. But that is just going to slide. Yep. Right in there for you. Okay. So now you're going to want to hold this really tight, right? But you're not going to want to sit there for 5 minutes and hold it really tight. So what I did is I had some handy dandy rubber bands hanging around. And I don't have any right now, of course. But what you would do is you rubber band the outside of it together. So you hold it in place like this. Okay, make sure everything's nice and square. Like that. And the rubber band just holds it in place, and then I set it aside and move on to the next one. And eventually, you will be done with all 31. So that brings me to this. This one I've already done. Okay, like I said, if your little pieces aren't exact, it's okay. No one's ever going to see them. Don't worry about it. Don't fret. So now you're going to have these, and you have got a packet that also has 31 of these little pieces of paper and your numbers 1 through 31. So we are going to take, and what I've done ahead of time, and you'll see that in the very first video that says watch this first, I have taken just a sponge and gone around all my edges. For some reason it just, and I've done it with black distress ink. You could use oxide, whatever you choose, whatever you have at home. And it just gives it a little something, a little spookier, I guess. So you have this, and we are going to attach it. Keep in mind, you're going to have all 31 of them laid out here, okay? And you're just going to lay it on there. And then you're going to put your numbers on, okay? And what I suggest for that is you're going to have all of your boxes out, right? So let's pretend I have all mine done. And I have another box here. And we're just going to line them up and put all of your little squares on. Once all of the little squares are on, then you're going to line them up so no two are the same. Okay? You don't want this one and this one being the same down on the bottom row, right? You want... you should have like 5 or 6 different patterns that you can lay out. So I just did one of each and laid them on there. The final thing, after you get all of your 31 little squares put on your boxes, then we're going to put the numbers on. Again, use your glossy accents as your glue. Just put it on right in the center. And this is the fun part. Once you get this done, all right, we're going to come back with our glossy accents and just put a nice coat right on top. People ask me, how long does it take for this to dry? It depends on how much you use, but it will take a little while. I left mine overnight and came back just so I could see something really fun the next day. So that's what your box should look like, only you're going to have 31 of these little boxes. Okay? Have a great time making the rest of the boxes, and I'll see you in the next video.